iShowSpeed. It's my absolute pleasure to have you come to Chongqing because Chongqing is an international city. You know, we're gonna have fun here. So
is that a dragon? China, here I come.
Hold on, wait, speak Chinese again.
欢迎来成都。
Hey, sweetie, it's working.
Wow!
Hey, bro! I speak Chinese!
Long dick. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing in China?
Hey! Messi! Everybody step back! Messi, step back!
What are you doing in China?
Calm down! Hold on!
Ronaldo in China!
Alert, we have breaking news. iShowSpeed has been compromised. How dare he visit China and actually have a good time? We all know China is supposed to be a cold, dystopian, gray industrial wasteland where people walk around in silence, scared of the government, right? That's the script.
Oh, that's...
What's up, homie Speed? I'm Tony.
But no, instead, he's out here smiling, running around like a kid in Disneyland, and get this, he's not being arrested. The audacity. Clearly, this is the work of the CCP, because everyone knows that China is supposed to be miserable, oppressed, and most importantly, unlivable. And yet, here we are, watching a man have the time of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a crisis.
Selfie, bro! I want a selfie! You want a selfie of me? Yes! Woo! Greetings from Xi Jinping, man!
What? What is he saying?
Okay, let's start with the biggest problem here. China is attractive? Like visually appealing? Hold on, where are the smog-filled streets? Where's the dark and gritty cyberpunk aesthetic that movies promised us? Look at these cities. Skyscrapers that look like they were designed in 2050, neon lights everywhere, high-tech malls, and streets that, wait for it, don't have potholes every 10 feet? Something's off. I was told everything in China was supposed to look like a dystopian factory zone, not a futuristic dreamscape. Oh, and the high-speed rail? Nah, this one's got to be fake. It moves at 350 kilometers per hour. It's quieter than my thoughts. And, worst of all, it's on time.
Look at this. Wow. Wow. That's incredible. And it's gone by the time.
Meanwhile, in the US, I can buy a train ticket, take a nap, wake up, and still be stuck at the station waiting for a mechanical issue to be resolved. So clearly, this is just Chinese propaganda. No way they actually made public transportation that works. Also, why is this thing so clean? There are no food wrappers on the floor, no mysterious stains, and nobody's having a full-blown argument over whose seat is whose. How is a train supposed to be this peaceful? I don't trust it. Now here's where things get really confusing. Chinese people are supposed to be cold, rude, and completely brainwashed, right? That's what we've been told. So why is everyone speed meets acting? Friendly? Why are they smiling? Why are they happy? Where's the aggressive nationalism? Why isn't he being interrogated by secret police for breathing incorrectly? Instead, people are waving at him, giving him gifts, and laughing at his antics. You're telling me that millions of Chinese people were not specifically trained to be hostile towards foreigners? That can't be right. This has to be an elaborate setup. Maybe they hired 1.4 billion actors just to fool Speed. Look at this. This guy is just excited to see a foreigner having fun. Where is the dystopian oppression? I demand to see oppression.
Oh, we're lagging. We're gonna lag. We're underground. Chat, if it lags, don't leave, okay? We're under tunnel. You can't get signal under the tunnel. We're actually not lagging? Yo, China's crazy. We're underground and we're not lagging. Y'all have like internet underground too? It actually...
All right, this is where we enter full science fiction territory. Everyone knows that when you go underground, your internet is legally required to turn into potato mode. No signal, no data, just you and your thoughts staring at a blank screen, wondering where your life went wrong. But somehow, Speed is live streaming, underground, in a subway tunnel, in China. And it's running smoothly? The stream isn't lagging? His chat messages are appearing in real time? That's not possible. I was told Chinese technology is all fake and stolen from the West. Meanwhile, my phone loses signal if I stand too close to a tree.
Well, commuters in New York City will soon find it easier to stay connected while riding one line of the subway. The MTA is adding cell phone service and Wi-Fi to the Grand Central Times Square portion.
This is the American experience. You step into the subway and boom, no service. You're completely cut off from civilization. You can't even load a text message, let alone live stream. But in China, people are FaceTiming their grandmas and casually playing online games. While underground? That's not fair. In fact, it's downright suspicious. China must be using some kind of forbidden technology from the future. Or maybe, just maybe, they actually prioritize infrastructure. But that would mean admitting something positive about China, and we can't have that.
People can be imprisoned for many reasons, or none at all.
We don't quite know how many people are in these camps, but probably the latest figures are at least 1 million people.
And now we arrive at the real problem. Why is it that when someone visits Japan, people are like, wow, Japan is so futuristic, so clean, so efficient. They're living in 2050 already. But when someone visits China and sees the same level of modernity, if not better, suddenly they're accused of being a paid government shill? Why is one praised and the other dismissed as propaganda? The fact is, the scariest thing about China isn't some government boogeyman. It's the realization that, in many ways, they're actually ahead of us. The real fear is seeing firsthand how advanced their cities, infrastructure, and technology have become, because it forces us to admit that maybe, just maybe, we've been misled about what China actually is. But hey, why let reality ruin a perfectly good narrative? Let's just pretend all of this is fake. Speed was probably deep-faked into these videos. China? Modern? Efficient? Friendly? Nope, doesn't exist. Just keep watching those documentaries about how China is just one giant, miserable factory with sad violin music in the background.
Why talk down so deep? Okay, all right. Okay, great singing. W China.
All right, let's talk about another massive problem here. Everyone knows China is supposed to be poor, right? I mean, I grew up hearing that China was just a land of struggling factory workers making cheap plastic toys for the rest of the world. So why does it look like every other person is walking around in designer clothes, shopping in luxury malls, and casually using facial recognition to pay for a cup of coffee? That's not fair. Where's the suffering? Where's the sadness? And don't even get me started on these shopping malls. Have you seen them? They're like entire cities inside buildings. Some of them even have waterfalls, ski slopes, and entire amusement parks. Meanwhile, in the US, my local mall has like 3 stores left. Half the food court is shut down, and there's one guy trying to sell me a miracle skincare product from a random kiosk. Oh, wait, I get it now. All of this must be fake stores, built just for propaganda purposes. Every single shopper must be a paid actor. That's the only logical explanation. Hold up, something isn't right. I've seen movies. I've seen news reports. I've watched all those sad-looking documentaries. And they all told me that China's air is supposed to be so polluted that you can't see 5 feet in front of you. And yet, Speed's video is showing blue skies. I'm seeing trees, parks, birds chirping, people casually exercising in open-air gyms. This goes against everything I've ever been taught. Where is the apocalyptic smog? Look at these parks. People are dancing, jogging, practicing Tai Chi, and just enjoying life. This is a serious problem Because if China's air is actually breathable and their cities are actually livable, then that means we've been lied to. And that, my friends, is a dangerous thought. All right, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this 1000% CCP-sponsored video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because obviously I get a direct paycheck from the Chinese government every time you do. Oh, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know, have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, what you see on the news isn't the whole story? Or is that too dangerous a thought? Stay tuned for my next assignment. I mean, video.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
Hold on, wait, one more time. I'm sorry.
Super idol 的笑容，都给你天天来笑容的阳光，都给你摇动，让爱你无度的你，对你爱那的给的谁。
Because my English is not that good actually, but you know, I'm just stating the facts that I know about Chongqing because I was born and raised in Chongqing. I love the city, so if you need any help, any introduction, you know, it's my pleasure to show you around the city, and that's what I can do.
Hey, tell me out.
What the fuck? You are really the Chinese Trump, bro. Really, Tony? Really, Tony?
Hope you like it, man.
Fuck, man. Tony. Hey, chat, W Tony, chat. He gave me 3 LED lights, bro.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, bro. Real talk, bro.
I'm happy you like it. 關注佢 iShowSpeed， 訂閱佢嘅頻道，佢做得非常之好。我哋喺中國非常中意佢。
Thank you, Tony. Man, Big Tony in the chat. Big Tony in the chat. Let's go. He got me this bit.
You like it?
I do like it.
Anyways, guys, I'm about to be the first person to backflip off the Great Wall of China. Ni hao, baby. Come on, baby. China.